guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. I hope January has started well for all of you. I had I still have very hectic January. I am in the process of moving, so all my stuff is packed now. Almost all things are packed. So yeah, it's been a very hectic and stressful time for me. I am so sorry I haven't been able to make content consistently, but I've been very much working and stressed of the moving. Yeah, that's basically it. And also, if you follow me on Twitter, you know I had a big problem with Origin. I have had like all the bugs and things that have happened to Origin and all the things that have broken the game or Origin itself I've dealt with, and it's really getting tiring to always have to stop doing anything with The Sims when my Origin breaks. So yeah, I had the Ever Zero, and that meant that I couldn't update my Origin, I couldn't download or re-download Origin, nothing was working. I spent several days trying to get my Origin to work, because otherwise, if you don't know, you can't play The Sims 4 at least. So yeah, it was kind of a big deal for me. So yeah, I tried everything in my power and skill that I could, but I couldn't get it to work. And then 2 days ago I spent the whole day trying to fix it. I read everything I could from the internet and it still didn't work. So yesterday I had my friend come over and she was trying to help with the uploading or the re-upload and getting the Origin to work. So long story short, we finally managed to get it to work, and now I am able to play The Sims again, and I am so happy. I was like, I was ready to quit YouTube. I was at that point, because I didn't know what to do if I couldn't get the Origin to work, because I couldn't do anything to make Origin work. So if I couldn't get Origin to work, I couldn't play The Sims, and if I can't play The Sims, obviously I can't make videos. So yeah, that was kind of really stressful, and I was nearly like losing my hope and having a mental breakdown at one point. So yeah, now I'm super happy that I can play The Sims again, and I am super excited about the new stuff pack coming. It was a funny coincidence. The recording here for the smaller house that I'm building here, I recorded it, or I built it I don't even remember. Was it last year or was it in January? You can check it on my Sims gallery, I think, if you're interested in that. But when I built this, the Tiny Living stuff pack wasn't out or announced or anything yet, so I didn't know that they were coming out with any Tiny Living stuff packs or Tiny Living related things. So it was kind of a funny coincidence. I wanted to still upload this house, even though it's not made in any particular tier, or because I didn't have the Tiny Living stuff pack yet. I didn't know anything about it, so yeah, that's the reason I'm not concentrating in the size or anything. I just wanted to make a small house and challenge myself to really downsize the building, because I am a person that really loves to build. I am a Sims builder. I mainly build when I'm doing like my own things. I very rarely play like actual gameplay. I just find it kind of boring because there's not a lot of things you can do in The Sims. Like there is a lot of things, but you know, it doesn't really have that much of depth, and that's something I really did enjoy with The Sims 2. So I am not a big fan of the gameplay as myself when I'm playing just by myself. If I'm making videos, then that's a different story, because then I have a story in mind or something I want to do. That's totally different. But just if I'm playing for myself, I usually build. It was a challenge to build something very small, because usually I build quite big houses, or at least they are very kind of open layout and spacious and very modern Scandinavian type of thing. I don't know. But yeah, it was really actually really hard to make it this small. Now that I'm looking at the footage, I would make some changes, especially later when you see me furnish the living room. I would make some changes to that. So yeah, but that's alright. Let's talk about more of the build here, because now I've just blabbered everything that I've been going through these past few weeks. So yeah, let's talk about the build. I wanted to make a small build, as you see and as you heard me talk about just now. So yeah, that was the main focus on this build. And I also wanted to make it not a square, basically. I wanted to make the rooms more like spread out, if you understand what I mean. Like that the building is not a square. Because usually when you build very small, this is not very small, but still it's small. So whenever you build smaller, you tend to go, or at least usually people tend to go more like a square shape building, of course, because of the space, and that you can get like, it's harder to make useful spaces and take advantage of everything if there's a lot of like narrow hallways or something like that. So you don't want to waste space for hallways, for example. So yeah, it was a kind of a challenge, but I really enjoyed building this. Yeah, I didn't have any kind of style regarding the furniture. I just went with this kind of plain, simple layout. I didn't put a lot of clutter also. I totally forgot to add anything on the like when you walk in, there's a little table I put in later, and I did size it down because the table was too big as the normal size. So yeah, I forgot totally to put anything on it. But otherwise, I didn't really put any clutter objects around the house. And also, you see me here struggling with the curtain. I wanted to put a curtain on the shower to make it look like it had a shower curtain, but I couldn't get it because it was trying to snap onto the walls, so I couldn't get it kind of like sit in front of the shower. So yeah, I just scrapped that and just made it an halfly open shower. Yeah, then I made the kitchen. Next, I struggled with the kitchen layout quite a bit. I didn't want to make it too small, like that it had only one counter and like nothing basically. So I wanted to still make it functional and kind of spacious. So yeah, that was a kind of a challenge for me. And also I didn't know what colors I wanted to go, so I just went with the gray, because always whenever I'm doubting something, I just make it gray. I don't know why. Gray is my just like safety color, and also one of my favorite colors, so yeah, that's just why I chose it. I could have made it more something, I don't know. I am not very happy with it, but it's alright. It's functional, and yeah, it's alright. And you see me here changing the colors of the cabinets because I wasn't sure about them. So yeah, I think the lighter wood tone that comes later suits the build more. I think the whole gray setup is too gray. I just like the wood tone on the top more, even though it doesn't kind of match the counters. But yeah, then we're doing living room next. First, I was going with light theme, because usually if you have a small space, you tend to go lighter with the furniture and the colors, because it makes the room appear more spacious. But after I tried the light colors, I went with the black ones, with the black sofas, because I don't know, it just looked more chic. Or I don't know, put together or something. Okay, I said I don't know like 5 times there. Sorry. Yeah, and this is just me building. I never do anything in a logical order, so yeah, now I'm doing the entrance hallway. But yeah, back to the living room. I didn't know if I wanted to put a TV in there. First I tried the TV, but it didn't function as I would have hoped. So I just went ahead and deleted the TV station and added a lamp later. I think the living room is alright. I could have done something more, I'm not sure what, but something like is missing, or I don't know. And also I put a kind of like this shelving unit that comes with Discover University, I think, and that takes a lot of space. I still think it goes well because the dining table goes in front of that, or like on the besides it, like on the side. But I still think that the first bookshelf option would have been better, and also I could have put it in a better place, because now the entrance or the walkway to the living room from the kitchen is very narrow. I didn't even play test if the sim could even walk through the gap. But if you're downloading this build and if you can't walk from the kitchen to the living room, just delete the bookshelf and delete one of the chairs, so that way you can get more space to the most narrow section of the walkway. And yeah, now you see me put the shelving unit, and I like the shelving unit, but it just, I don't know, it really doesn't function well here. And also I didn't see it at the time, but it's the used one, or the color and surface is kind of used looking. There's stickers and it looks kind of dirty or something, and that's, I don't know, I don't really like it. So yeah, just ignore that. And yeah, here I'm making the bedroom. I went with this kind of burgundy or deep lilac-y color. I'm not sure what color that is, but I really like that wall paper or the paint. I love the other swatches too. And also I love the Seasons bed, that one with the thick duvet. I love that bed. And also here you see me put the chairs on the sofa. I don't know if this works or if you can sit on the sofa when the chairs are put into the sofa, but I saw this on Twitter a while back. Somebody made these kind of cushions from chairs in the sofa, putting them inside of the sofa with the move objects. So I wanted to test that, and I really like it. I think it looks really nice. I think it looks like pillows. If you put chairs that look like kind of pillows that don't look like chairs, I don't know, but it looked nice. Yeah, here is the finished build. I'm really sorry if I'm giving somebody motion sickness, but yeah, I'm not really good at showing the builds inside. But anyways, here's the finished furnished build. I don't know. I really like the windows. I love that even though the space inside is very tiny and very I don't know, small, you can still see outside from the big windows, and it makes it feel much bigger, the space I'm in. So yeah, I really like to use big windows in small builds. And also it's winter. I totally forgot about the cheats that can change the weather and the season. But still, I really love the snowfall and mornings in the winter in The Sims. I really enjoy the graphics of The Sims 4 altogether, so I didn't mind that it made the build look kind of grim, or I don't know, all the plants are dead and everything. But I thought that you could see me put the plants and saw the plants in the building section, so I didn't mind that too much. And also, if you want, you can download it on my Sims gallery. It's uploaded in there, so if you're interested, go ahead. And thank you so much for watching. I hope now I can get more Sims videos up, and I'm really excited to build with the new pack that's coming actually today that I'm recording this voiceover. So yeah, I'm really excited. If you did like this, give it a thumbs up. And if you like my content, you can watch it more by clicking the videos in the end of this video. And if you want to make me very happy, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day or night and week or weekend, depends on when you're watching this. And see you in the next video. Bye!